The Help America Vote Act of 2002, also known as HAVA, was enacted to address various issues in the United States voting system, with a significant focus on accessibility for voters with disabilities. One of the key mandates of HAVA is that every polling place in federal elections must have at least one accessible voting system. This requirement ensures that voters with disabilities can participate in elections independently and privately, just like any other voter. To comply with HAVA, it is crucial that accessible voting machines are not only available, but are fully operational before the polls open. Election officials must ensure that these machines are set up and tested ahead of time, as any delay or malfunction could disenfranchise voters with disabilities. This preparation includes checking that the machines are correctly configured, ensuring all accessibility features, such as audio ballots for the visually impaired or touchscreens for voters with limited manual dexterity, are functional, and verifying that any accompanying devices, such as headphones or keypads, are ready for use. Another important aspect of accommodating voters with disabilities is recognizing the role of service animals. Service animals such as guide dogs are essential for some voters to navigate public spaces and should be allowed in polling places without question. Polling place workers must be trained to understand and respect the rights of individuals who rely on service animals, ensuring that voters can access the polling place and cast their ballots without unnecessary obstacles. For voters who need help in the voting booth, clear guidelines are provided on who can assist. The voter may choose a friend or relative to help them, or they can opt for assistance from 2 election judges, one from each political party, to ensure impartiality. However, there are restrictions on who can provide assistance. For instance, a voter's employer, an agent of their employer, or an officer or agent of their union cannot assist them. This rule is in place to prevent undue influence or coercion, protecting the integrity of the voter's decision. Whenever a voter receives assistance in the voting booth, an affidavit of assisted voter must be completed. This document serves as a record that the voter required assistance and who provided it. The affidavit must be spindled along with the voter's application to maintain proper documentation and accountability. We acknowledge that not all voters can enter a polling place due to physical barriers. For disabled or elderly voters who are unable to access the building, curbside voting is an option. In this process, 2 election judges, one from each political party, bring the necessary voting materials to the voter's vehicle. The voter then completes the application, and after verification by the judges, they receive their ballot. This ballot is presented with a secrecy sleeve, allowing the voter to mark their choices privately. Once completed, the judges return the ballot inside and insert it into the tabulator, ensuring that the voter's participation is properly recorded. The voter is notified once the process is completed. In Illinois, accessible voting is a fundamental priority to ensure that all eligible citizens, regardless of physical ability, can exercise their right to vote. The state adheres to federal mandates like the Help America Vote Act, HAVA, ensuring that each polling place is equipped with accessible voting systems for individuals with disabilities. Accommodations followed include allowing service animals in polling places, offering assistance to those who need help in the voting booth, and enabling curbside voting for those who cannot physically enter a polling place. Illinois also offers accessible vote by mail for those who wish to vote at home with the use of their own private devices if they have a print disability. These measures reflect Illinois' commitment to inclusivity and the protection of voter rights for all citizens, ensuring that barriers to participation are minimized and every vote can be heard in the democratic process.